Who wants to play a game?
It's time for hide and seek.
Run, run, run. Time to run and hide. Run, run, run. And now I'm going to find you. Scurry off into the darkness. Hurry, I'm behind you.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Film Seizure. I am Geoff Arbuckle.
I am Jason Oliver.
And I am Chuck Moore.
Hey guys,
Hey.
Hi.
you guys ready or not?
I'm not. I'm not.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Want to
Okay, I
play
could be
Want to play some hide and go seek?
Yeah, let's play some hide and go seek.
Or as Mike Crane would say, some hide and go fuck yourself.
Yeah, why don't you hide and go?
This is his favorite thing ever. Why don't you go play a nice game of hide and go fuck yourself? If they had said that line in this movie, it'd be his favorite movie. Yeah.
All right, we're talking about we're talking
Ready?
about a movie about hide and seek.
Yes.
Called Ready or Not.
Yes.
This was, if you listen to our best of 2019, Jason and I named this in our top 10.
We did indeed.
Chuck,
Had I been here, it would have been in my top 10 as well.
fantastic.
Maybe number in the fives.
In the
Somewhere
fives?
In the
Maybe
fives.
Yeah, right
number,
around five.
number in the
Maybe in the sixes.
Oh, okay,
Close.
5 or 6.
Close. 5 or 6.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
right up in there.
This was a movie that was a surprise.
Yeah, definitely.
This played the festival circuit for a little bit.
Yes, premiered at Fantasia.
Yep, and then it went wide in September,
Yes.
and it was something that I saw a lot of trailers for when I was going to see movies in the summer.
Yeah.
And it was a movie I was like, man, this looks pretty fun. I want to check this out. And I had
I saw the trailer for this in front of Midsummer.
yeah.
Yeah.
There were a few movies I saw a trailer for this in front of. And it's it's like, oh, that looks fun.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like a fun little movie. Might be crap. Might be
Right.
fun. Turns out it was great fun.
Very
Yeah.
much so.
So after we all saw it, once it was released on home video, I think we probably all saw it within a couple of days.
Yeah.
Independently, we were like, man, you know what? Let's do this for an episode.
Yeah.
So we're launching March with a nice little game of Ready or Go Fuck Yourself. What?
Hide and seek.
Hide and seek.
Hide and go.
Ready to seek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're nailing this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killing it.
There is a movie called Hide and Seek, isn't there?
Probably.
A horror movie called Hide and Seek,
I'm sure.
Yeah.
which is maybe why this movie isn't called Hide and Seek.
Ready or Not is
But Ready or Not,
Ready or Not.
That works.
That's a better name.
I like it better. Yeah, I like it better than
the did you play the music on the intro in?
Yeah. Sure.
Cool.
Yes.
All right. Is that a original or is that
I doubt it. I feel like that's an old school.
that's an
song.
old song?
Although I don't know, maybe it's somebody's like, hey, let's write a little fun little old school hide and go seek.
I
song.
love it.
Yep.
It cracks me up.
Yeah.
It feels sort of like fake old timey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little jokey almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way it's embellished a little bit. Yeah.
Ready or Not. Here
Kind of
we
like our
go.
Forced February song was embellished.
No. Forced February. That's gonna win.
We're
That's
putting that
gonna-
up. We're putting that up for Grammys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna definitely win a potty.
Potty.
That probably exists.
I don't know. If it does, fantastic. Yeah. If it doesn't, there you go, world. As long as we win Best Original Song, you can have the name.
We should just make up a podcast awards and just give ourselves all of them.
Yep.
The potties. I like the potties. Let's just go with that. Best 2020 best podcast, The Potties.
The first
2020
potty goes to Film Seizure.
Yeah.
The nominated podcasts are Film Seizure.
Episode number 101.
Winner is Film Seizure.
Yeah, and get up there and start talking about like baby cows and we should probably say something like really awesome about like how women are cool and stuff.
Yeah, that all women are superheroes.
Yes.
Every fucking single one of them are superheroes.
Yep.
Yep.
Especially ones like what's Monster's name? Eileen
Warnos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
And
Yep.
Coulter.
Yep.
Superhero.
So super.
Yeah.
You guys are going to get canceled.
Well, we're naming the bad people. Tommy Lahren, super superhero.
Just super.
Yep.
Yep.
What's that fucking bro?
And the next pod he goes to best host, Geoff Arbuckle. Yeah. Fuck, I'm over here like.
You weren't even nominated.
It was only him.
They did it. Don't worry. They did a song and dance with people dressed up like you at the beginning, just to say we support you.
I just want to hold my statue off to the side and giggle at it when I win. That's what I want to do.
So whoever the host is going to make
like, I
fun of
did
you
it.
for
I
having a
did
Chuck Norris picture above your bed for 30 minutes.
Yep.
It's going to be Ricky Gervais, and he's just going to murder you the whole time.
All right. So we're not here. We're not talking.
We're not talking about a movie at all.
We're talking about the potties.
The potties.
This is the episode that's so self-aware that we win the potty.
Yeah.
For it.
We win the potty for inventing the potties.
Right.
Yes.
Mommy, I gotta go potty.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to the podcast award show. Boom, 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 boom.
But everyone's got to be like knees closed, holding their crotch like they have to go to the back.
They gotta go to the potty.
Like a
That's
potty
what,
dance.
That's what
Yeah.
the statuette would be. Yeah. A little microphone.
Yeah.
The microphone in front of you, but with
It looks like a little microphone.
the squat hold. Yeah.
Little piece of toilet paper running off the back of it.
I promise I won't talk about sleeping my way to the top. It's I really earned this award, guys.
Yes, you did.
Anyway, so ready or not,
We were not ready.
the 7 minutes.
7
here,
minutes.
Let's talk about the movie we actually came here to talk about. So ready or not, Samara Weaving. Let's talk about
Hot.
her real quick. Yeah, Chuck's a big fan. I am too.
She's all right.
Hot.
You like her too.
She's very, very sexy. Oh, I didn't realize that she was in the remake TV show of Picnic at Hanging Rock, which connects a little bit to next week's episode.
Fearless.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
Oh, by the way, spoiler alert, we're talking about Fearless next week.
Yes. Spoiler
Yeah.
alert.
Ooh.
Spoiled.
Probably. Yeah, we spoiled it. So Samara Weaving, I had seen her in The Babysitter.
Yes, me too.
And that's another really, really fun little kind of tongue-in-cheek Satan worshiping movie. Oh, by the way, spoiler alert. This whole episode is going to be a spoiler alert.
You're getting spoiled.
Yeah, you're going to get spoiled here. If you have not yet seen the Ready or Not movie, probably, and you don't want it spoiled because it does take a big left turn. About
Yes.
20 minutes to go in this movie. Then maybe you might want to,
Yeah, it's not
shove on off.
It's not terribly. It's not terribly difficult to suss out that there is some occult shenanigans happening.
They telegraph what's going to happen pretty early,
but they do leave it open to will what they think will it happen, right? They do definitely leave the question open until the end when it's answered.
And who exactly are good guys and who aren't.
Right.
Turns out most everybody is not. But when seeing the trailer for this, it's like, oh, look at that. It's Margot Robbie in a movie. Another movie. And then you realize that's not Margot Robbie. This is somebody else. I had not yet seen Babysitter yet when I saw the trailers for this. And so I thought, hey, it's like, okay, here's the story about this girl marrying into a rich family. Rich family has a ritual that at midnight on the day that they let somebody new into the family.
If somebody gets married.
Yeah.
Do they have to do it for every kid? That'd be interesting.
Ooh, I don't know.
I don't think they do, but
Oh man, imagine a baby having to play the hide and go seek game.
I'm sure they do it for every kid.
you think so?
I would think so.
Huh.
You sure about
Well,
that?
once they're older and get married.
Oh well, but then it's their spouse.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm just
they
saying,
don't
like
do,
for
no.
every new family member, I don't think the children.
No, it's the spouse.
So
a new,
it's just
a new
a-
spouse.
A non-blood relative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so then, so basically, they're going to play hide and seek in the house in this giant mansion, and as we find out in the trailer, it is the most dangerous game.
Yes.
So it is up to Samara Weaving playing Grace,
Hot.
hot Grace, to to basically live till dawn.
Yep.
They don't really say, but there seems to be a real big impetus on making sure that she does not live till dawn.
Right.
And then it makes it seem like, oh, there's some sort of a curse on the family. Nope. They've made a deal with the devil.
Yes.
And that's really basically the movie.
Referred to as
Mr. LaBelle.
Mr. LaBelle. Yep.
Mr. LaBelle. Mr. LaBelle sits in a chair that is in the parlor
Supposedly.
next to the fireplace, and only one member of the family supposedly has ever seen
him. Yeah.
and that is the guy who Samara Weaving is going to marry.
Yes.
What's his name?
His name is
Peter? No.
Tommy?
Alex.
Alex. Dude boy.
Yeah.
Dude
Alex.
boy. Dude boy Ladumas.
So
Ladomas.
he's
Alex
kind of
Ledamos.
estranged kid.
He is. He's
Whatever.
been gone for a few years. And we do see at the beginning of the movie, he and Peter are the siblings, and they were kids 30 years ago.
Daniel, I think.
Daniel, whatever. His name's Peter now. I say it's Peter.
Daniel and Alex.
Okay, Daniel.
Daniel's the older brother. Yep.
And they watched their newly minted uncle get hunted.
Yes.
And Daniel
Daniel hides Alex in a closet.
and basically tries to shield him from the family shenanigans.
Right.
And now 30 years later, Alex is home to marry Grace.
Yes.
Yep.
And
There's been two marriages since. Both
Sister.
both Daniel and
Cokehead sister.
Emily.
Cokehead Emily.
have both been married.
Yes, and Emily marries a dumbass. She's kind of an idiot.
Yeah.
They have kids, but he said that they played old maid, and he doesn't even know what the fuck
Fitch. Good old Fitch.
Fitch. Good
Yeah.
old Fitch.
Yeah, so the only game that really comes to this, like any game can be pulled from the box, but the only one that results in
Most
a
dangerous
culling,
game.
the most dangerous game is hide and seek.
Yes.
Right.
So they hadn't pulled that
In 30
since-
years.
Yeah, for 30 years.
And the other family played, or the other lady played chess.
Yeah.
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 So the
chick with the hot
kids.
haircut.
So while the two brothers have seen this game unfold, they question the likelihood that there's any actual consequences.
Right.
Yeah.
It's sort of like being brought up in a religion, right?
Yeah.
And you're told, do these things or else you'll go to hell, and then you kind of start to think, well, that's kind of silly. Why
Yeah,
do we do
This
these?
can't be real.
Why do we do these things? Yeah.
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 Yeah. But in this case, it's real.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Spoiler alert.
well, yeah, let's first of all, there are also human shields in this
Oh man.
by accident in this game
It's a way to up the body count in a fun
Yeah.
way.
without losing any of the main cast
Right, yeah.
until the third act.
Yeah.
So
It's
yeah, there are three maids in this, and we find out only until after 2/3 of them have been accidentally murdered that they are not even maids. The last girl, at least, was a stripper
Right.
because the main Mr. Ladomas, Mr. Dumbass, is
He likes the way she
he
dances.
just likes the way she dances, so he hired her for that night.
Yeah.
But Chuck, you describe how these poor maids get dispatched.
Sure. So you have Cokehead, I think you said was Emily.
Emily, yes.
Emily.
So
Yeah.
it's important to note at first that all of these people in this movie who are supposed to murder Samara's character have
Right.
no idea basically what they're doing with the weapons that they're given.
Right.
One is given an axe. One is given like a.
Well, the aunt who has the axe, she's ready for that axe.
yeah. She needs to be talked about a lot too. But Emily gets a little pistol, but it's a powerful kind of pistol, whatever the hell she has.
Yeah.
But
It's like a revolver or something.
she shoots the first maid accidentally right through her eye.
right. Kills her instantly.
Yeah, and this is while Samara, or what is her name? Sorry,
Grace.
Grace. Thank you. Grace and Alex are hiding behind the bed because Alex is actually trying to help Grace escape
Yes.
to start the movie. He doesn't want her to die.
Yes.
But yeah, one of the girls is walking around looking for, I think the child. One of the
kids.
children had run
One
off.
of Emily's kids.
Yeah, one of Emily's kids has run off. So the maid is walking around looking for her, and she just gets shot right there. It's kind of hysterical.
Yeah. She just walks into the room, and Emily is just standing there like nothing. Like, I don't know if she's like looking at her gun or even if she's even trying to shoot it. Blows this.
No, she
chick's-
comes around the corner and sees her and shoots. But
Yeah, it is I don't think she meant to pull the trigger or something.
that was later. She shot this one on purpose. She thought she was shooting Grace.
Okay.
And then she got yelled at for shooting in the head because Grace is supposed to be alive.
For
She's
this
just
ritual.
supposed to be kind of maimed so they can
right. So they can do their
capture
thing.
her. The second one that gets killed.
So okay, so her husband Fitch,
Yeah.
is given a crossbow. He doesn't even know what the fuck this thing is.
No.
And at one point, he's watching YouTube videos on how to.
He goes
shoot
into
it.
the bathroom and watches crossbow videos for like a good 30 minutes of the film.
Right.
Probably
This is
before
kind
he
of
shows
this
back
is a
up.
kind of funny anecdote. The how to use your crossbow characters are played by the writers.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Of
Yeah.
the movie, yeah.
I
That's
wonder if there's a
awesome.
full video on that.
I'm sure. I bet
I'm
you.
sure
I bet it's
there
on
is.
YouTube. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Then, so she, after shooting the maid with her gun, she leaves the gun in like the pool room or the billiards room or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they go into another room because Daniel,
Yeah.
Peter, Daniel,
Daniel.
the brother,
Yes.
finds Samara weaving and tells her, "Hey, just you get a head start.
You
I
got
don't
10 seconds.
Right. And so he calls everybody in. She comes into the room and then she's like, "Oh my God, I forgot my gun." It's like, I'm such a screw up. And Fitch is like, "Here, just take this thing."
This crossbow.
And so she takes it.
Looks down the sight like she's trying to figure out what to do with it. And shoots a maid right through her mouth. But she doesn't die.
Is
She's not dead right away.
Is that what she exclaims? I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yes. Yes. Why does this keep happening to me? So that's funny. And this is the second time it comes up. Someone asks, "Well, does the help count?"
Right.
Yeah.
And the the aunt who's one of my favorite characters in the movie.
She is maniacal.
Yeah, she shows up in a lot of scenes early, just kind of in the background,
just
Scowling. Yeah.
scowling. And after, she's got hilarious hair. It's like standing up.
It
like
looks
straight.
like a Disney villain.
Yeah, she looks like
Cruella de Vil.
Cruella de
Yeah.
Vil.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a good way to say it.
Either
And,
Cruella de Vil or that fucking octopus lady in Little Mermaid.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ursula. Yeah. Yeah.
she shows up unannounced through the secret doors.
Yeah, and watches
After-
them about to like have
Yeah,
sex.
they're about to have sex after they get married, and she's just standing there watching them. So she shows up in all these scenes.
Which you'll have to hide a lot better than that.
Yes, it's so great. She says it before the hide and seek game even starts.
She's excited. Like
Yes.
she wants her to pick the hide and seek card.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she gets mad in this scene after the one maid got shot through the mouth. And is like, "No, we still have to." And then the maid starts gurgling off to the side, and she stops and looks at her, and then the gurgling stops. She goes back, "We still have to." She gurgles again, so she takes her axe
Axe.
and just chops her head off.
It chops that. Yeah.
So
It's
good.
hilarious.
And of course, the rest of the family isn't quite as hardcore.
No.
And they're all like, they all recoil. It's like, oh.
Most of them haven't been a part of anything like this yet.
Right.
Not to this level.
Yeah. It's funny.
But then
The third one gets it in the
The third
dumb
one
way.
kills herself.
yeah,
basically.
so
Yeah.
basically, so it's the third one that reveals that she's actually a dancer.
Yeah.
And so she's like, and Samara Weaving, Grace is like, they're not after you.
Let me in the dumbwaiter.
Let me in there. They're after me. And so she's like, hey, she's down here in this hallway, and then hits the button for the dumbwaiter, but doesn't get back into the dumbwaiter. Just kind of hangs
hanging out
outside of it. Door closes, dumbwaiter goes up, she gets sawed in half.
Basically.
Dead.
Yeah.
All the help just are just like they're just NPCs getting killed off
There's
in this game.
one help left who's pretty
Right.
important.
Yeah, he's the
God,
butler.
He kills me, man.
Yeah.
The butler.
Stevens.
I feel
Stevens?
like the
Stevens.
butler and the aunt
Maybe.
have vicious sex.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He doesn't want to marry her.
Right? Fuck
No.
no.
Nope.
But he likes the heat that she's bringing.
Yeah.
With axes and all of her diabolicalness.
Yeah.
But
He's got a thing for the 1812 overture.
he sure does. He's constantly like pretending like he's directing it.
Yeah.
He's whistling it early.
He's whistling it. He just wants in on this game.
Yeah.
He does. He
And
wants
I
to be
don't
part
know
of the
why.
family.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah. I mean, Chuck, I think you questioned whether or not, like, why he's so.
Yeah. Why are you so into this?
Yeah, and it's like I thought maybe they just hired a crazy person for.
Well, it turns out
this,
you're
that.
probably right.
Yeah, like, hey, this guy, we'll get him on work release for murder.
Yeah.
Because that's how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fine. He'll work here. He'll help us when hide and seek gets pulled.
Yeah. And he does.
He does. So Alex decides, okay, Grace, I'm gonna like turn on the camera so I can watch where you're at. Which you're not supposed to use the cameras because she even pointed that out. It's like there's no way I'm gonna win because she's like looking at all the cameras in the house. And it's like, oh no, the rules are we have to play it exactly as my grandfather would have played this, which was back in the Civil War.
Without cameras. Yeah.
Without cameras, except they do lock down the house, so she can't leave the house. She has to stay confined in the house.
Right.
So he's going to go and he's going to work on getting the doors unlocked, and it's going to get, it's like, you go out through the kitchen, I'll meet you downstairs, we're out of here. Well, the kitchen's where the butler's hanging out, humming his 1812 overture.
Right.
And she has a gun. She's armed herself.
She's got an elephant gun with like the brigadier or whatever you call those things. The bullet. Belt.
The bullet deer.
Yeah, bullet belt or whatever.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I
Yeah.
can't think of
The
what it's called.
Chewbacca thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the Chewbacca thing, everybody. You know.
Except for it's got big old shotgun shells in it.
Yeah.
Big shot. Like they look like they belong in a fucking tank.
Yep.
But so she's gonna, but he's in the room. He ain't leaving the room
She's hiding behind the island.
in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So, it's like, so she loads up the gun carefully and then is going to shoot him. But apparently those guns are just for show.
Yeah.
They're worthless.
Yeah.
So she has to take the teapot to his face or something?
Yeah, she throws hot water at him
Yeah.
and burns them up, and she gets away.
But he is not going to be deterred.
No.
He's got a car.
Yeah, well, yeah, she hasn't left yet, has she? Has she gotten out of the house yet? She doesn't run out of the...
Oh, no, that's when she comes back and the dumbwaiter kills the maid,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Because she's got to wait for... Oh, because also she has to come out through the window, and that's when she hears the... Because Alex gets caught.
Yeah.
And she's hearing...
Kind of
because she's on
subdued.
Yeah, she's
so
on
he
the
won't help
ledge,
her.
and she hears Andy McDowell, who's the mom, and the aunt, Crazy Pants aunt, Helene is her name, talk about how he just hasn't accepted his place in the family. He was meant to lead the family,
Right.
and he just needs to realize that. That whole that whole, expectation and legacy and whatnot. So she jumps off the ledge onto the ground, which Fitch is texting his buddy. His buddy's like, "Hey, what up, dog?" And he just texts back like, "Oh, family shit." And in the background, in the window behind them, you see Grace just just fall down in a heap.
Oh yeah, before he texts his buddy texts him. He's Googling.
Yeah.
It's seriously so good. He's Googling "packed with the devil, real or bullshit."
I love that this is a world where there's possible real answers to that.
Yeah.
That aren't just people who just believe in the superstition. So that's when she gets out and she's running. She tries to flag down a car. The car is just like, "Hey, get out of the road, asshole!"
Right.
Yeah. And then the next car that comes is crazy ass Butler.
Well,
man.
she has to fall into the pit first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
There's a
pretty
whole scene in the
important
barn. Yeah.
before she runs away.
Well, set that up.
Sorry, she runs into the family barn. I guess it's a goat barn.
Because of course it is, because they sacrifice
goats.
Find
yeah.
out later they sacrifice goats, and it's weird. Or
Would
Alex.
it be really goats? Because the devil would appear as a goat-headed creature.
That's
right?
true. Is it sheep that you sacrifice?
Goats were sacrificed in Midsummer too, right?
Were they goats?
I think they were goats.
I don't
Well,
know.
in The Witch, it was a goat that was.
Well,
that was Black Phillip.
Yeah, that was the goat.
yeah.
Greatest of all time, hail Satan. My eyes are bleeding.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google. Do Satanists
Yeah. While you're doing that,
sacrifice goats?
real
is
or
it
bullshit?
Real or bullshit?
No, they sacrifice babies. If you watch those old Satanic Panic movies from the 80s, that the Christian channels used to show all the time.
Who did what?
Those old Satanic Panic videos back in the 80s? It's babies. That they
Yeah. Well,
sacrifice.
yeah. This is bullshit. Goat doves.
Oh, I thought bullshit.
Bullshit.
That's some bullshit, husband.
Some bullshit. Get that bullshit.
That's a little flavor for next week. Yeah. No. So. So what? No goats? Goats?
Goats in there.
Goats?
They're in
Okay.
the mix.
So she walks
They're
into
in the mix
the
for
family
sure.
goat barn, which they obviously use those goats as sacrifice when they don't have to kill a real
They
person.
probably take some milk from it too.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
And she runs into one of the little boys.
Yeah, it's one of Emily's kids.
Emily's
Emily and
kid.
Fitch's oldest son.
And she waves, and the kid shoots her right through her hand.
Right through the hand with like one of those old school pistols, right? Like, isn't it one of those
Yeah.
bell?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a single shot, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
And it's hilarious because she gets pissed off,
And she just punches the
she
kid right in the
cold-cocks
face.
him. It's like one of my favorite scenes in
Yeah,
the
it's
movie.
great.
She cold cocks that kid, and he flies into the corner. But then she falls into the death pit.
Right, because one of the goats scares her and she falls back, and yeah, she crashes through, and that's where the bodies of the goats that have been sacrificed
And
are.
people.
And people. There were lots of people.
Yeah,
Was there
lots of
people
people
down
bodies down there.
Yeah,
Wait,
with
what?
arrows in them and everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
from,
the uncle was
all
in there,
those-
or whoever it would have been Alex.
Whoever's been sacrificed in the past and hunted in the past is in that pit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Lots
Well,
of
that's
body
a lot
bones.
of people in there then.
Yeah,
there were a
there
lot, yeah.
There were,
But they would have been skeletons, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
some of them sewed their clothes on.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
they were skeletons with clothes on.
Oh, okay. Kind of like a Goonies thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
because when
sure.
they threw the other bodies down, their clothes were still on them.
Well, yeah, because they got to throw those strippers down there.
Yeah.
That's, by the way, the best way to get rid of a stripper you accidentally killed.
Throw them into a goat
barn
barn,
pit?
body pit,
into a gully. Yeah,
The
Okay.
gully, huh?
yeah.
the fern gully.
Well, that's where they danced.
Yeah, I get it.
Anyway, nobody go looking around.
So
like
she's
that.
it's a little
injured
too
now.
much
It's
detail.
important to note that
Yeah.
she's injured now. She's less a
Right.
hand,
So this is the
basically.
part that grosses me. I mean, it's bad enough that she's in the death pit, but then when she tries to climb out, the ladder breaks until she has to try to heave herself up over.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, she's Samara heaving.
Samara hot.
Oh,
Yeah, Jason liked that one.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that face.
oh.
Yeah. Anyway, she sticks her left hand up, and a nail just
One
goes
nail's
right through the hole in her hand.
Yeah.
That made me want to
That
puke.
hand, this is a mangled hand.
Yeah. And she kind of had to use it to pull herself up. It's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gross. Are you doing Black Phillip?
That was Samara Weaving when she was in the pit.
She did puke.
She was puking in the pit.
I'd still probably kiss her.
With pukey mouth?
Yeah,
puke
with
mouth?
puke mouth.
If she had the perfect haircut, you might.
Oh, yes. Yep. Anyway,
So now she escapes through the
now
gate.
she's in, and sexy sister-in-law comes out with a gun and tries to shoot
It's
her
like it's another arrow shot. It looks like
like a harpoon or
like
something.
a harpoon
maybe.
or something.
But yeah, so she lines up
she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you," and you kind of get the feeling she's gonna hit her.
Yeah.
It's the way they set it up.
because she's
It look-
very serious.
Yeah,
she's very serious.
she's been practicing. She owns a gun.
yeah, I bet
She does in her
I know.
purse.
She does.
Yeah,
I don't know why she isn't using it. But anyway, so she lines up
she
the shot.
had to use Grandpa's guns. That's one of the rules,
Oh,
Jeff.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Golly.
Pick and choose. Pick and choose.
So she pulls the trigger.
Yeah,
The
it
fucking thing
misses
just goes
terribly. It's
By a
hilarious.
mile.
Like not even like isn't even noticeable
No.
for Grace to stop and turn around like, oh shit.
No.
She's just still running.
Yeah,
It's hilarious.
yeah, it's great.
and Charity is that girl's
Yes.
name. She's like shit or
Yeah.
whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
it's a disaster for them.
Right.
This is a family that is ill prepared to go on a hunt.
Yes.
Grandfather is like Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
He's killed lots
He kills
of stuff.
people and makes sandwiches. Kills things and makes sandwiches. Yeah.
Sometimes it's people.
Yeah, people sandwiches.
The Jimmy what's that?
The
one?
Italian Night Guy Club. Wait, what?
Yeah, it's
The
a guy.
Italian Guy Nightclub.
Italian guy nightclub.
That's where other strippers.
I was gonna say that's the
Dance.
male strippers dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not been there.
Hey.
Italian guy nightclub.
Hey. Can you tell we've done 3 movies in one day here?
You've been listening to
I read somewhere that they finally made an Italian A emoji with the fingers.
They did?
Yes,
Really?
they
Yeah,
did.
like hey.
Oh, I'm gonna shake that all over people.
So now that's when the butler man comes back with his car, and he's gonna run her down.
Oh, he is so excited.
He is so
He's
like,
He's giggling. He is gleeful.
so
He's half burnt face, like
yeah. And she's, like she gets the best of him. She kind of, she's like,
She serpentines a little bit.
yeah. She serpentines.
She gets out of the
until
way
he
of the
stops
car.
the car.
She like
Oh, okay.
jumps out of the way.
yeah,
of the
I
car.
know what the word means. I wasn't expecting it to be used like a verb. Yeah, but no, I got you.
Serpentine.
Yeah, but then he gets out of the car and she's like starting to like kind of strangle him.
Yes.
She should have run him over with that car though.
Yeah.
He does something in this movie that I've often wondered why it isn't done in movies more often. The pretend strangulation death.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all you have to do is go limp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just pretend you're dead.
Oh, you got me.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, you got me. Oh, you got yet?
Hey, I'm dead. You could go. Sorry.
But yes, I agree with you. It's like it would be very easy to just fake it right
Like
now.
if somebody's drowning you, just stop breathing.
Hold your breath.
Yeah. Pretend you're dead.
Drowning, I think, could be a little trickier. A little trickier. I'm gonna fake being drowned.
We'll practice it later.
Okay, great. Yeah. You guys practice that.
Look, I'm dead.
And when the bubbles pop, you guys are dead.
Chuck. I'm like, bro, I'm faking. You can't tell.
We were not ready for this episode.
Or were we not?
No.
Ready or not, we had to do it.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to give a little bit of backstory here. In the real world here, we recorded 3 episodes today. We're a little slap happy, and also the first 2 movies we did are movies that you'll see in the coming weeks that were melodramas.
Yes.
So we were ready to bust out with the shit.
Plus, this movie's fun.
It is.
It's a lot of fun.
It is. Now she gets in the car and she calls OnStar.
This is my favorite part of the movie.
All right, you go for it,
Justin.
Oh God,
Yeah.
Justin.
Go for it, Mr. Director of Support Man.
She calls Justin on OnStar, and OnStar answers, and hey, how may I help you? How may I assist you? And she's like, immediately, they're trying to kill me. Call the police. He's like, oh well, we can certainly do that for you. But just give me a moment. And she's just like, call the police. It's like, well, my computer's acting up. Sorry. It's like just call them.
We'll just do a quick restart.
Do a quick reboot. Yeah. And it's like, oh wait, I'm seeing that the car has been reported stolen. I have to shut it down. I'm sorry. And she's like, what? What? He's like, I'm sorry, it's policy, but just stay in the car. The police are on their way. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Oh my God,
and what does she respond to? Is there anything else I can do for you?
Justin, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself, Justin.
And then he's like still there.
Yeah.
He's like, well, okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for using OnStar.
Oh, it's so good.
So great.
So she gets a
Butler guy catches up, breaks the window,
tranks
pops her with a trank dart.
Yes.
but she is not going down that easy.
No.
She's out a little bit.
For a
But
short
not
bit,
enough.
but not all the way back
And
to
then
the
another
house.
one of
out.
Jason's favorite scenes, right?
It's fucking hilarious. So they I guess there's a camera on the car.
No, on
It's
the
a phone on a
It's a
dash.
phone on the dash.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the butler calls the family.
Oh, I love this scene.
This is great. This is kind
So
of
he's saying basically that they're coming back,
yeah.
and you don't see the other side yet. You don't see who he's talking to
Right.
on the other side.
Right.
So when it does the reverse, what do we see?
You see the whole family
Huddled around.
huddled around the phone, and with the patriarch, at the desk with the phone, and then everyone else huddled around behind him.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so great.
And they think they're in the clear now. Everything's great.
They're
Life.
so happy,
Yeah.
and then they see Samara.
Well, no, he turns up.
He turns up the
he's-
radio.
He's
Yes,
listening
yes. His
to
overture.
To the overture. Yeah.
He's into it, man. He is gleefully happy.
He's conducting hard at this
Yes.
point. He's
yeah. He's
really
He's so fucking proud of himself.
yeah.
Yeah.
And she starts to come too.
Yeah.
And they see that on the phone
That's
because
so
he didn't
funny.
hang up.
No,
No.
my favorite reaction in the whole movie is in this scene when she creeps up and they're yelling, Steven,
Just turn down the fucking
turn down the
music.
fucking music. And she kicks once.
And they go,
right?
oh!
And they jump back. And then when she kicks him again, the ant's face is so good. So if you watch the movie, pay attention to the ant. It is so good. Because she's like, I don't know. It's the only time she doesn't look like pissed off. She's like shocked. It's really funny. And then they go into a pretty realistic, like car crash.
Well, the
moment.
car crashes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you see like their arms fly. It's my favorite thing that dummies do, except for it's real people.
Yeah.
The arms just kind of float out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The gravity thing.
Yep. So she gets out, and now Daniel is out there. He's like, yeah, I just came out to get away from the crazy, and all of a sudden,
You're here.
Yeah,
Well, he
thanks
says
for
something about-
crashing into my peacefulness or
yeah,
whatever.
something like that. And so he knocks her out because he's kind of playing up the good guy, and she's kind of flirting with him a little bit, just because he flirts with her. As she says at the beginning, it's like, oh yeah, your drunk brother is always flirting with me.
This is like the third time where she's talked to him and tried to plead. Like she's the only person besides Alex that she feels like she can plead to help
right,
her.
because he doesn't really want her to be killed.
No.
But he's not really willing to see what happens if they don't kill her.
Right. But at the same time, he knocks her out, right? And then he
Yeah.
says, "You can come out now." Dad comes out from behind the tree. So in the back of your head, in the back of my head, at least when I watched this movie, I was like, okay, he had to do that.
Yeah.
There's still something in there that I think is
we find that
redeemable
out
for this
we
guy.
find out later that
You know?
that is absolutely the case. Maybe even more so than Alex. By the way, I was looking at the back of your head, and I did see that thought.
Yeah,
before.
you saw it? Yeah, it popped right in the
there.
back
It's
of my
like,
head.
oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I'm on board with
Well,
that.
if he talks about that later, I'll agree with him.
Yeah.
Let him know I saw it.
So he then, so like she wakes up, and it's like full on fucking Devil's Reign shit going on. People in hoods, people like ready to like sacrifice some chick.
Fitch is walking around before it going, "You can do this, Fitch.
Yeah.
Don't be a bitch, Fitch."
He's like psyching himself up.
Fitch is the weird brother that had the crossbow.
Yes.
Yes.
And Charity, she is.
You love Charity.
I do, man.
Do you like her
She's
more
evil.
than Samara?
Ooh, I don't know, man. I'm not
I
going
need
to
a
turn
score
down
on
either
this.
one.
I need a score on
You need a
this.
score?
Her name is Elise Levesque.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's,
Already
Levesque.
very like sexy.
that's bonus points.
Like-
She's on top.
Like she's
Ooh,
just
look at that.
staring right
Yeah.
into you right there.
Look at
Doesn't
that.
have a
Ser-
perfect haircut there though, so I don't know.
Well, she did in the movie, but she can have whatever hair she wants to bring.
She is pretty though. She's
Yeah.
a pretty woman.
I'll take her.
Yeah.
I'll take her because
Okay.
she's serious.
She's
like
serious.
I said, if she wanted to tie me down and like humiliate me, I would. I'd
Yeah.
go for it.
Okay.
I'd go for it.
Yeah.
What's your score, Jason?
She's pretty.
She's
pretty
spicy.
hot. She's spicy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think the
I'm
personality.
looking at our website right now.
Bring that shit around, man.
It's like scrolling by all
It
sorts of
stopped
pictures.
scrolling so fast.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on board. I'll take that. I'll do that.
I think if it come, I don't like her attitude
I like the swim
as much as the character,
Ooh, the red hair there.
Yeah.
the
Exactly.
seriousness. I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm on board. I'm on board with
Fair.
that. But her seriousness was a little. It's like ooh,
Ooh,
Ice
ooh,
Queen.
yeah. Like she is way into this. Whole thing.
Yes, she is. Maybe that's a little bit. It's like, man, she's really pulling for the home team
She's
here.
more committed than her husband.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Without
yeah,
a doubt.
obviously. Because,
Well, I mean, it becomes real obvious.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's addicted to the wealth and the power, and he's really not.
He's
It's
trying
like
to
we all.
drink
It's like
himself
we all
into
deserve to
oblivion,
die.
basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, man, somebody needs to burn this down,
Didn't think it would be me, but it is, and it kind of was.
but it wasn't.
Well, not ultimately.
No.
But he did a damn good job of helping her.
Yeah.
He did everything he could.
So yeah, so they catch her and they put her on that table.
Yep, and they got to drink this blood stuff.
So they're all drinking it and passing the cup around.
Drink, pass. You're fucking up the rotation.
And Dad does the Hail Satan routine.
Yep.
Puff, puff, give.
yeah, yeah.
Puff, puff, give. And then he's gonna finish it. It's gonna be over, and then he's like, everyone starts spitting up blood. It
Yep.
looks like.
It looks like they were just throwing up whatever. And yeah,
I
And
like it because it's kind of like a. Ooh, were they too late?
Reverse curse. Yeah.
Reverse
yeah.
curse.
Yeah. Is the devil getting his due?
I didn't even think
Is
of that.
she
but I get it.
accidentally a
Yeah.
first cousin that nobody knew about?
Ooh, that'd be interesting too.
No, I just thought they were too late.
Man.
Like they
it
were gonna
was-
start dying, like it was over.
Right.
Maybe they were trying to get you to think that at first.
But they
want
one up that shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But it's revealed that it's Daniel poisoned them all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it admits he's not killed them. They're all going
Right.
to shit weird for a week. I
Right.
Googled it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I googled it. They're
Yeah.
gonna shit weird. For
They
me.
love Google in this movie.
Yeah, they do.
I'll just shit weird for a week.
So I'm gonna have a chance here with Charity because she's like, Daniel, you're fucking this up. You're gonna let her live and possibly risk all of our lives. So she shoots him
Right.
right in the throat.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh,
Damn.
hey, hello. I'm here now. I'll take a shot at fucking playing some Old Maid or something.
So you
Yeah,
turn
it's just the devil.
turn Grayson for that.
Well, no, I mean, I assume I'd come later where I wouldn't know anything about her.
Oh,
I wouldn't know anything about her.
Okay. Fair.
We're playing hypothetical philosophical
Grace would
questions.
be-
That's the card I pulled.
Yeah.
Grace would be long dead at this point.
At this point, I wouldn't
Yeah.
know anything about her.
You'd be like, I don't even know what old maid is.
What
like,
the fuck
like
is
the
old maid?
fucking trolley problem.
The ship of Theseus.
What's this? Hide a package in the back door. Oh no!
And then the aunt starts winking at you.
Oh no! Hey. Into the evil ladies here.
You would.
So anyway, so Alex sees that
Daniel is dead.
Daniel is dying, and so Grace runs off, but she gets attacked by Andy McDowell.
Yeah, we haven't mentioned it. Andy McDowell is in this movie.
I did mention it.
Oh, we did?
Briefly.
Yeah,
Brief
very
mention.
briefly.
She's the
but
matriarch?
She's the matriarch, and she actually kind of likes Grace.
Yeah.
She's sorry that this is happening, and you kind of feel that that's true.
Yeah, it was believable.
Until she's like really into killing her.
Well,
Well, yeah,
because at
'cause she
this
says
point
you're-
now you're running out of time.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to let you destroy
She's
my
desperate.
family.
Yeah.
Sorry. You
Sorry.
gotta go.
No,
She's
just
just doing
don't-
her job.
Just doing her job.
Don't play any games at this guy's
She's
house.
the person you want to be doing the job.
If he's made a devil pack,
Yeah.
don't play any fucking games over at the Moors.
You don't know about my devil packs.
You don't know about my devil pecs.
Yeah.
They look like goats.
Bah.
I just got like a weird mental image of you taking your shirt off and flexing and all of your chest hair turning into like devil horns.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Like goats.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Hey,
Little
I'm
mini hair
gonna leave
goats.
now.
Looks like this just got way too weird for me.
Yeah, that's the. So
I
that
don't
was
want to
the
tell
tipping
you guys
point.
about the image I got while Jason was explaining it.
So anyway,
It's like this. It's like it's crazy. Like everyone we
It
get
keeps compounding.
it's exponentially worse
Yeah.
with each telling.
And then just like, and then I had sex with my mom. Wait.
so,
Sorry.
so anyway,
Sorry to go there on you, Jeff.
So then he.
That's kind of funny.
So while Alex is dealing with Daniel, you've got Andy McDowell like basically like fuck you bitch, you're not gonna ruin
Right.
my family. So and then she says the one thing that really gets under Grace's skin. Grace talks at the beginning about how she was an orphan
Yep.
and that she had a foster family, but not really any kind of real family.
Right.
And she felt like this was her chance to have a family. And,
Right.
and Andy McDowell at one point had even said, "We want to be your family."
Right.
And she felt safe with her. Well, then at the end, in desperation time, Andy McDowell says, "You don't deserve a family."
Right.
So she takes the box that had that
Game
drew
card
the
box.
card
Yep.
and just fucking caves in her head.
Right, to the point where there's like broken head mass stuck to the bottom of the box.
Yep.
Hair and blood and pieces of head.
It's so gross that like the blood next to Andy McDowell's head's got like bubbles and shit in it.
Yeah.
It's like that's when you know you got brain juice in there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you got some gray matter, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
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 Yeah.
Gray matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then Alex is at the door.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh shit."
You killed my
You
mother.
killed my mom.
But he asks, he killed my mom, bro. He asks the one question that he wants a specific answer to, and that is, after all this, you're not going to be with me, are you? And she's like, no.
She just kind of laughs. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Which at that point he turns.
So yeah, the entire movie he's been trying to save her. And at this point you think maybe still, but once he's had it confirmed that he's lost her no matter what,
Yep.
he feels really he has no choice but to help his family.
Yep. So they hold her down on the table. Alex is going to stab her. She shifts, gets a knife in the shoulder. She had a bad night. She had a real bad.
Oh,
night.
this is a shitty night.
Yeah. So then
Worst wedding ever.
exactly.
This is like a terrorist attack ruining your whole day.
Your whole day.
Yes.
just
Yep.
that
That's what this
day.
is like. Yep.
That
Yep.
one day.
Yep.
Yeah,
Episode
Force February.
callback there,
Yeah, right there. A couple weeks ago.
Yep.
Invasion Force. So, Ant goes to the window, throws open the windows. The sun's beaming through. So, well, we're late. We're too late. Also, meanwhile, I should mention, I forgot one thing. After she kicked the dad in the nuts or something or whatever, or hit him over the head with something, there was a fire started in the study. So the house is on fire. It's literally
One room is like on fire right now. It's kind of a slow burning fire, but
The old gramophone needle drops by itself
and starts playing
onto the hide and seek record.
Yep. And it's playing.
And it's all warped. Yeah, I love that.
It's great. And the ant opens, says, "We're too late. I won't fail you, Mr. LaBelle." And she's like, "The girls still die." And she goes after her with the axe. And what
happens, Jason?
She explodes like a bag of blood. like if you took a 5 foot bag of blood and just exploded it would look like that. It's amazing.
Yeah, so we had a few moments there where they're like, everyone's like, "Oh, nothing happened."
Yeah, because when she throws
We're
them,
fine.
they
Well,
all
that's-
act like vampires.
Well,
like,
that's awkward. That's awkward.
Yeah.
This is awkward. What do we do with her? Yeah.
So she still dies.
Yep.
and then one by one, everybody starts exploding.
It's great.
Even the children.
Oh, that's my favorite. So the way they handle that is really good.
It is good.
The mom and the two boys run out of the
Emily.
room.
It was
Emily and the two boys run out of the room. So we've already established that people are blowing up like blood bags. So you can hear hear the effect.
Right.
So when they run out of the room, you just hear 3 of those pops.
Yeah.
Yep.
And a little bit of blood splurting back into the room.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
And that's what. There was one thing I didn't mention in that where when they had to get rid of the bodies of the maids, Daniel is talking about how it's like, as he said, maybe we all should die or whatever.
Yeah.
And Emily's like, but not my kids.
Right.
And he doesn't really, it's like, but then you find out that Andy McDowell's telling the kids about the story.
Yeah.
About what they're supposed to be
They're
doing.
in. They're in.
And they're
Yeah.
in. Because, well, the one kid already is in because he tried to shoot Grace.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's like, yeah, no, they're in. And they're gonna get blood bagged.
Blood bag.
This is pretty cool what they do at the end, and I wonder if it's just timing, but that it makes you think when. So Alex is the only one left. Dad had just blown up when he was yelling about something.
He was still in control.
Yeah, he was still in control, but Alex is walking up to her, like saying, "Hey, baby, he saved me. You saved me. I'm still here. Nothing's wrong with me. I'm alive because of you, basically." And as soon as she takes off her ring and says, "I want a divorce,"
and he explodes all over her.
Yeah, into her mouth and everything, and she's like licking it.
It's like a fucking money shot.
Yep.
All over. Then the fire kind of comes out of the fireplace a little bit, and she sees Mr. LaBelle.
A little shimmer of him in the chair.
Yeah, and he's kind of like
winks at
giving
her.
her like the
I got
finger
you,
guns.
I got you, babe.
Yeah. And then she just looks at it and goes, "Fuck."
I was hoping that would be the last thing she said in the movie.
Yeah.
But I was kind of satisfied with how it.
Yeah, there's 2 kind of stingers.
Yeah.
That one I think is the better of the 2.
I agree.
Oh, if it just cut off right there, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Fuck.
They give you one more joke at the end. It's she goes outside, she
smoke
lights
a
a
cigarette.
cigarette,
She's covered in blood.
covered in blood.
Her white
And-
dress
and
dress
pieces.
is all maroon.
And there's
pieces
a little
body.
piece of Alex in her hair.
And the police show up and they're swarming the house, and one of them comes up to her and is like, "Are you okay? What happened here?" And how does she answer?
In-laws.
Yeah, which is kind of like, yeah, that's funny, but
Yeah. The
fuck was funny.
better.
Yeah,
That would have been a perfect ending to this movie.
yeah.
Because at that point, she's like, just kind of partially relieved, partially creeped out, partially just fucking over it.
It's like, well, that happened.
fuck.
So was her seeing Mr. LaBelle just like a kind of a tip of the hat for the movie?
I think
or is
so.
she now in cahoots in some way?
No, I think it's just like, hey,
She's
you know
released,
what?
right?
You're released. That's why I think he gave her the wink. And
Yeah.
because he kind of saluted her.
Yeah.
It's
That's
like,
what
hey, you
the
win.
impression I got.
Yeah.
But
The impression that I always had was that if you survived, because everything that they said about Mr. LaBelle playing a game with their grandfather honorably. I think that was mentioned. So basically, if she got out, she's not tethered to anything.
But the weird thing is she's part of the family until she says, I want a divorce.
Right.
So I wonder if she might have blown up too if she had stayed.
I don't think so.
Oh,
I just thought of that. I mean, I haven't given much thought to it, but maybe her getting a divorce saved her.
You're gonna write
fanfic?
some fanfic? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Some
write
ready
some
or not
fanfic.
fanfic?
Yeah.
Ready or not for this fanfic?
I
Yeah.
get the sense that she
.com.
wouldn't have, because even the dad said, well, I guess if you just stayed hidden until dawn, you'd win.
Right.
Right? So
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
But he doesn't really know
he doesn't
either.
know. He doesn't
Yeah.
fucking know.
Yeah.
Well, no. Nobody really knows what's going to happen because they never fail.
I think the LaBelle thing is kind of a wink to the audience, and
Yeah.
also you're good.
You're good.
You know,
I
to
got you.
let the audience know, yeah, you're not in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because he got to take morsels.
Yes.
I mean, he got to take all of them
Yeah.
instead of the one her. Right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
He
better
comes
night
out
for
good.
him. Better night for him.
Yeah. Weird night for her. Really bad night for the
The Domas.
The
Le Domas.
Le Domas. It's a weird name. It's a hard
Yeah.
name to say.
Yeah.
Le Domas.
Le
Le
Domas.
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 Bon.
Cool.
Bon.
Cool.
This film is bon.
Yes. Very good.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
Yes, this is good stuff. This is definitely recommended.
This is our second dangerous game movie this year. We just had one a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Avenging Force.
Avenging Force was very much the most dangerous game.
Except for there's no blood bag bodies.
This is a much better movie than
sure.
Avenging Force.
Sure, but you know what Avenging Force had? Dummy. That dummy of that little black kid.
Yes.
That just crumples to the ground.
Some pretty amazing stuff falling. Yeah.
This movie had no stunt falling.
No. It did not.
At least not that good. Or I'd obviously remember it.
I would recommend, in addition to this movie, another movie that came out around the same time and also premiered at Fantasia, Satanic Panic. It's a very similar vein.
That also made your top list, didn't it?
It didn't make my top
Oh
list.
no, it didn't. No.
But I really, really liked it. Very, very similar in the sense of you've got sort of the people of affluence are in this position of affluence in a gated community because they worship the devil.
Right.
And they have to sacrifice someone every year.
Interesting.
And they lure somebody into the gated community by ordering a pizza. Essentially, they deliver it and they kidnap the pizza delivery
that's
person to sacrifice them to the devil.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that get caught? Wouldn't people catch on to that?
Yeah, you think. Actually, I take that back. I think the original, that was like their backup plan.
Oh, okay.
Because they actually have to sacrifice one of their own family members or something like that. And that fell through and they had to come up with something else. I don't remember exactly, but it's very funny.
If I was in a situation where it's like, all right, you gotta sacrifice your family members, right? Let's simplify it even more. We make a pack, and it's like, well, we got to sacrifice one of these three guys.
I left an hour ago.
yeah.
You
We
guys
started
are
talking
having
about
those
chest hair and shit.
Yeah, I come to the fact
Sorry, it's now to you two.
Shucks, like, peace.
I would think that I would come to the table like fully prepared, fully armed to defend myself.
I would say we had to kill one of your cats.
Well, that ain't gonna happen either.
You do have to defend your cats, too,
Right.
man.
Yeah,
I never make that kind of pact, though. I don't think.
Well, you don't know what you might want in this world. You might really want like a new watch.
That's true.
Like
I never thought about that.
Like a really nice watch,
Yeah.
like an Omega.
Yeah.
Oh, and it has to be a virgin sacrifice too in this. And that's what happens. They one of their daughters or something is groomed to be the virgin sacrifice, but she
messes it up.
She messes up by having sex with her boyfriend because she knows that she's going to be sacrificed. So she's like, fuck you, you know.
Yep.
And then they have to find a virgin at the last minute, and it just so happens that they stumble upon a virgin. Yeah,
All right,
it's a funny movie.
Is she a virgin?
we'll check that. What?
Monster Squad reference.
Oh.
Sorry.
Fucking what's his face? Jerry O'Connell is in this. He's got one small scene. It is gold. So check it out.
All right.
Very, very funny.
I would definitely recommend.
Oh,
Ready or Not.
wholeheartedly. I think Ready or Not is stylistically a better movie.
Yeah,
And it's a little bit more realized than Satanic Panic.
Yeah, and Ready or Not, I think would have. We talked about how it made $50 million against a $6 million budget.
Yes.
It may have been able to make more if it wasn't for Knives Out coming out just a few weeks later.
I agree. Also, the R rating.
Oh, sure, but
Yeah.
But Knives Out though was another very fun, thrillery type movie.
Similar type movie with a bigger cast, with huge, like Chris Evans is enough probably to drive that movie,
and promoted since like 2013.
Yeah,
I saw that trailer in front of every guy.
that was like the Usual Suspects, like the longest promotion for a film I can ever remember.
But yeah, so I mean that was both Knives Out and Ready or Not made my top 10. So, but both very fun movies, very very well made 2019 movies to prove that sometimes you can play around with genre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To excellent effect.
Yeah.
All right. Anything left here, guys?
Not for me.
Not
Good.
for you. You're gonna go call up Samara Weaving.
I left an hour ago. I'm already going to the movies with her.
He's already formulating his Ready or Not fanfic.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm already writing the next chapter.
Sweet.
It's called Here I Come.
Yikes. That sounds like just that kind of fanfic. It's all in how you say the title, too, though.
Boy.
Anyway, all right. So, next week, Fearless. We got some heavy shit.
Heavy shit goes down.
To talk about. But Jason,
Yeah.
tell people where our stuffs are.
You can read and hear everything we have at filmseizure.com. In addition, you can get to links to our social medias. You can like and follow us at all those places like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. It's great fun.
Great fun. I just like sitting around liking us.
Yeah.
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 You do a lot of you.
You know what? Well, not so much me, but
Sometimes to make myself feel better, I create a Facebook bot account and then like all of our socials.
Did you pay some
and all of
Russian bots to?
Yeah,
to like
I hear you could do that. I'm gonna try and see if I can make some money doing that.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just sit around and make Facebook accounts all day
Nice.
and like Film Seizure
Yeah. And don't forget
Hit on guys.
because I'm not desperate or sad at all.
No.
And hit on guys.
Wait,
Maybe you should watch Fearless. Maybe that'll make you feel
it might
better.
make me feel better.
It might make you feel
might
better.
make you feel
better.
alive.
I think maybe I need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
It's
should
time.
watch
It's
it.
time for a check-in.
Yep. Well, we'll do that next week.
Okay.
So
What
yeah.
else? What else we got? What's on?
Mondays are Monster Mondays.
Yeah.
I talk about monster movies.
Yeah. 3 things you like about a monster movie.
3 things I like about monster movies.
Super pause.
Terrible.
Super pause.
Super pause.
What do you do on Fridays?
Oh, that's bmovieenema.com.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good stuff. I spend a lot of time writing. That's why I've got big, giant, beefy arms. It's not because I'm.
His fingers have muscles.
And it has goat check.
Because goat chest hair. How did that even happen?
I don't know. You imagined it.
I did.
You can imagine anything,
Yes.
Jason.
You made that happen.
The power of imagination,
Yep.
folks.
It's real, man.
Oof.
So yeah, and then Saturdays there's 00 Saturdays.
Yes.
Throughout the year where I'll be writing about a James Bond movie and stuff.
It stuffs. Cool.
So yeah, so next week, Fearless. I'm not afraid of that.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of it. As long as it's not a ghost story like the Langoliers or something.
Right. I hope not.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're freaking me out, man.
Or that Millennium movie
Yeah.
with Lance Hendrickson.
It'll all make sense next week, everybody.
So
You
come
gotta
check
be
it
there.
out.
Until next week, I'm Geoff Arbuckle.
I'm Chuck Moore.
I'm Jason Oliver, and you have been listening to Film Seizure.